Hello, welcome to the Scienscope booth here at IPC APEX. I'm joined by Don Jaker. Nice to see you again, Don.
Nice to see you, Trevor. How are you today? Good to see you, man.
So you've had quite a bit of success with your component counters for the small to medium market. You're now bringing out the big boy.
Yes.
This is the, let me get the number right, it is the AXI 5100 C2.
Correct.
What's different from the C2 to the C1?
So what we've done here is we've gone from having two-turn conveyors to moving radically forward in the arena of reducing manpower and labor. So what this one has on it is an auto loader, so you can put up to 200 reels on a cart. It will automatically pick them up, read the barcode label on them, scan the reel, produce the count, add a printed label, a new printed label, place it onto the reel, and then put the reel out the other end of it. So this is as automated as anything in the industry. It's the biggest step forward in component counting that we've taken or that anyone else has available on the market. And again, with component counting, avoid a line being down, right? The critical thing is avoid the line being down. Also, what you want to do is make sure that you have an accurate inventory level. Right. And the accurate inventory level basically moves throughout the building, whether or not that's inventory valuation or whether or not you know that you can start and complete a job.
Right. Okay. And this obviously takes out a lot of the potential manual error in the job as well.
It absolutely reduces manual error, and if you consider that on hand counting and cycle counting, people are actually hand transposing those numbers. They can be interrupted, they make a simple human error, which is very likely to happen. This removes all of those steps.
So let's unpack it a little bit. You've got a trolley basically that you can put in, contains up to 200 reels.
7-inch reels.
7-inch reels, okay. You have a grabber that comes down and basically it's like a clamp that opens up.
Correct, into the spindle hole.
Into the spindle hole that loads it into the system, okay?
Correct.
The actual measurement itself has changed because you were using a line scanner before.
Now we are using a digital flat panel detector, 17 by 17 digital flat panel detector, and what happens is it gives us the best, clearest image in the quickest amount of time.
You can see an example of that behind us here. There's it really is very it's very clear. The clarity is amazing, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. So, having has it improved the cycle time? Is it faster?
So well, this is the fastest in the industry by far. So what we did with moving into the basic digital flat panel detector is we made it so that an image is captured very rapidly, and then the other steps take place in about the time that a standard counter would just count one reel.
So it moves forward after to the unloader, I guess, and gets a barcode label applied to it.
The label is printed and then placed on it. So the new label, for example, would be something like that, and it will have a quantity on it, and it's usually date, time, things like that.
Okay.
It updates it in the inventory.
Okay, so you get the quantity. So then that goes back into the tower or the storage.
Goes wherever it's going to be stored or placed, and then of course that information is then available to be updated on the MRP or ERP system. So communication goes back, the ERP system is updated, and the inventory is correct.
Right. Okay. So new machine is this the first time we're seeing it, or I mean, do you have any in the field? Have you done any?
No, this is our flagship new launch here. We're at APEX, which is very exciting to be here with new equipment. And basically, what you have here is this is the greatest advance in component counting that's taken place so far in the industry.
Certainly, it definitely is. It's certainly the most automated I've seen it. That's for sure.
Yep. And then, of course, we still have our batch component counting systems, which we've enhanced. And in that case, our AXC 800, which has been our standard product, is now called the AXC 800 II. It features internal barcode reading. Okay. So what you have with that is you have now another physical manual step removed. So instead of external barcode reading, they're loaded into the system, information's immediately transferred over, and then it goes into a file for the ERP or MRP system. So the goal is remove human interface and steps every step of the way. Now this system here is for your highest volume, major operators. They will keep this going all day long at a major facility.
Well, it's counting 200 reels, so it's got a bit of capacity there.
Certainly does, but if you consider some places are moving hundreds and hundreds every day. And so that will be keeping their inventory accurate, their inventory valuation will be correct, they will not have line down. I spoke to somebody this morning that said they spent over $30,000 last year in FedEx charges to try and keep their lines running when they ran out of components. Wow. This avoids anything like that. So your return on investment will be quite
I was
fast.
going to say, your ROI must be pretty fast on that.
And then you consider labor and manpower, where cycle counting, you can have a place that'll have 2 or 3 people that are doing 6 or 8 hours a day on that. This one operator can be here and knock that work out in about an hour. So.
Don, I want to thank you for showing us the machine and wish you the best of luck with it. And thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks very much, Trevor. Pleasure to see you again, and thank you.